Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know me, again, my name is Andrea Radulescu. Thank you for coming back onto my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that so you can see the following videos and vlogs I've got for you, because I've got loads coming, so many ideas. Can't wait to share it with you guys. If you do like this video, please like, share it, subscribe, and yeah.
Okay guys, so today I'm filming a new vlog for you. It is a makeup tutorial. It's quite a dramatic look with a dramatic eye for going out, partying. So it's not just like your everyday makeup look. So I hope you guys like it. Right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this headband on and I'm gonna apply this Revolution Gold Elixir drop, which is really good for hydrating your skin. And you only need a few drops. So yeah, I like to do this before I put on my makeup, especially if I'm doing a heavy one like the one today. So yeah, I just like to hydrate my skin really well. And I also found out that this makes your makeup look so much better and it lasts so much longer as well. So yeah. Okay guys, now on to the next step. I like to apply this Revolution liquid highlighter drops after I moisturize my skin, especially if I'm doing a glamorous, quite heavy makeup look like the one I'm doing today. Just to show you guys how you can make your skin look even more luminous. So yeah, I like to apply just a few drops on my cheeks, my forehead, my nose. You can use your hands or you can just use the beauty blender. This time I'm going to use the beauty blender because I think it just makes it even more luminous, and it goes perfectly into your skin this way. And after this step you can obviously use the foundation, and it just makes it even more, I don't know, more luminous, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use my foundation. I'm using L'Oreal today. Again, just dip it, few dips in, and just apply it using your beauty blender. And just dab it everywhere. I like to follow these steps again when I'm doing this heavy makeup routine, because obviously I'm not doing this every day. I like to be quite minimalistic on my everyday makeup look, but when you go outside, you go, you know, with your girls outside for dinner, or you go somewhere special, or you know, you're going out clubbing, I think this routine is really good, just to make your makeup last longer and just be a bit more luminous. Photos will look great as well, especially in the dark if you're going out clubbing. So yeah, I like to follow these steps. And I haven't even like seen them anywhere. It's just what I do. It's just my preference really. But yeah, I think they do work out for me. Next step will be obviously doing my eyebrows. I like, after I apply my foundation, to do my eyebrows. I've noticed some people, they just like to do it after they do the eye makeup. I just like to do it now. So yeah, I'm using the Collection brow powder, and it comes with a little angle brush. So I'll just dip it in the lighter color because my hair is not so dark now. So I like to do it with that one first and just draw little lines just to create that perfect eyebrow. Now with the other brush, I like to dip it again and just draw little lines, small ones, just to make it look a bit more natural and just to fill out that space, that gap. Yeah, and I'm doing the same on the other eye, again in small lines, Don't like to use too much product because I like them to look quite natural. But again, because today I'm doing a quite dramatic look, especially for the eyes, I'll show you guys in a second. I will do like an ombre eyebrow, drawing the small lines again, and a bit more there. That's it. Now again with the angle brush, I'm gonna dip it in the other darker color. Again, I'm using this technique only when I'm going out. I'm gonna draw small lines from just at the middle to the end of my eyebrow, and I'm gonna fill it in. This is called what I like to call more a dramatic ombre eyebrow, and it's not that much dramatic, but I feel like it makes them look a bit more natural, because obviously I'm using the lighter shade first and then the darker one. I just like the effect of it. So I'm doing the other eyebrow now. Just fill it in. That's it. And you can see how they look now. I just love this technique. Okay, so after the eyebrows, I'm going to use this pencil. This brush, it's got two ends to it. That's to apply my eye makeup using Revolution Soft Palette. And today, as you can see, it's got a lot of colors. So I'm going for dramatic looks. So which color should I choose? Right, I'm gonna start, I think, with this shade here, which is quite a neutral shade. I'm gonna apply it on my crease in circular motion. Don't like to apply too much, but obviously this will be my base. I like to apply it quite dramatic, so it goes outside of my eyes a bit, but it's not going to stay like that, guys, so don't worry, because we're going to use the concealer to correct afterwards and just create that perfect perfect shape, like an angle one. So yeah, just apply everywhere on your crease. As I said, this will be your base. Okay, now let's try and create that dramatic look using the other shade. It's a bit more intense than the first one. So again, apply in circular motion on your crease. Don't go too far because we still want to the first one to see. Go outside of your eyes a bit again, just like that. Okay. I absolutely love these colors for autumn as well. Tones of reds and browns, purples. Right, next face. So don't worry if you look stupid, it's not going to look like that at the end. Now I'm going to use this red brownie color. I'm going to apply it right on my eye. It's such a gorgeous color, especially for autumn. But again, this is a nighttime makeup look. It's not for the day. I don't normally use these shades, you know, on my everyday makeup look. If you guys haven't seen the previous vlog I did, please subscribe to my videos, search for me on YouTube, and you'll see the other everyday makeup routine I've got, which is obviously for work, you know, going to school if you like, but yeah, that's just so much different from this one. It's more minimalistic. Okay, so now that we've done that, make sure you dramatize it a bit, going out of the corners. I'm going to use the other end of the brush. Okay, and I'm going to dip it. I think I'm just going to dip it in this shade. A bit of sparkle. Just in the center of your eyelid. And that will be just to create that luminosity just in the center there. Okay, I'm gonna do the same with the other eye. That's the shade there. It's like a pinky color, but it's really, really light. And what it does, it just creates a bit of luminosity again, which I like, especially because we're using darker colors. That will be really nice. All right, now I'm gonna use the brown color. Just changed my mind. I'm gonna use it just there. Okay. I like to create again an angle, so go outside of your eye a bit. Okay. And the same on the other eye. Now I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the same brown, just there, because I didn't apply any browns really. So when you choose your colors, I think you should go for similar colors, notes, so there's a story to it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Create that angle there, which I like, more like a cat eye look. Don't forget to blend it very well. Okay, yeah, that's it. Right, so now we're gonna use the L'Oreal concealer. I'm gonna go with a shade lighter than normal. I think it's called Vanilla, this one. And I just like to apply a bit under the eyes and just create that long line, because we're gonna use the angle again to create a cat eye look a bit on my chin, nose and forehead. Using the Beauty Blend, I'm gonna just blend it very well. Again, this is to create luminosity and correct any lines on your makeup eye. Okay, this is how it looks. Again, I'm gonna use now black eyeliner. Don't worry if it doesn't look perfect at the moment, it will in a second. So I'm gonna use it just on my waterline, just to make the eyes pop a bit. Again, it's a dramatic look, so we want it as dramatic as we want it to be. You can skip this process, but I think it just makes your eye pop a bit. You can use white eyeliner if you want your eyes to be bigger, but I just like to use the black one in this case. Okay. Next I'm going to use the eyeliner, again in the shade black, the darkest black you can find. This is actually from Primark, but it's really, really good. So after applying the eyeliner, I didn't create like a wing, because I'm going to create that just by using the colors. I'm going to use now the Benefit mascara. Okay, so I'm going to apply one layer of mascara on my lower lashes. I've applied 2 layers on the upper eyelashes. So yeah, this is just to create that really nice dramatic look. You can use eyelashes if you want to as well. I just haven't got any at the moment and I'm not really going anywhere. So yeah.
Se rumora que su nombre es María, María, María. ¿Quién diría que me enamoraría aquel día, aquel día?
Okay, so after having a little bit of fun and dancing to that new song of Maluma, I'm just going to contour my face using this brush. It is a flat brush, especially for contouring, and using my Imagination Revolution contouring kit, I'm going to use the darker shade, and I'm just going to draw a line just on my jawline. I like to do it straight, and I like to use a darker color just for this step. I'm going to use the same color on the other cheek just to sculpt my face a bit. Again, it looks really good in life, but again in photos as well. If you're glowing out, it will look really, really well. Now, using an angled blush, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all three colors, and I'm going to apply it right on my cheeks, again in straight lines. I like this bronzy look a lot. Some people use blushes, but I feel especially for autumn winter you don't really need a blush. I'm gonna use the same three colors on my jawline, and the other brush I've got, which is a fluffy brush, I'm gonna use the same three colors and I'm gonna apply it on my forehead. This step actually, what it does is just creates a bit more dramatic look, and also I like, because I've got a really big forehead, guys, I just like to make it look a bit smaller. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna use this tiny little brush and I'm gonna apply the basically it's like a banana powder. Oh, before that I forgot the other step I've got is to use again my brush, the first one I've used for contouring, to contour my nose. I'm gonna use a lighter shade. I'm just gonna draw two straight lines down my nose, starting from the eyebrows right down and under my nose a bit, and I'm gonna create a bit of line just there and connect the eyebrows to the nose and just create that tiny little nose we all want. Now again, with the other brush I told you, I'm gonna dip it in the banana powder. As you can see, I've got just a bit left, and I'm just gonna correct the lines so they're more straight, just like that. And I'm gonna use a bit under my nose to create a smaller nose. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. I have to put on my highlighter. So I'm using the same palette, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use both highlighters, why not? So yeah, I'm gonna dip it there, and I'm gonna add a bit on my chin, not too much, and then on my cupid's bow, and I'm gonna use a bit more on my nose, just where we created that little space between the two shadows, in a circular motion. And after that, I'm gonna use a bit on the bridge of my nose, bit on the corners, inner corners of your eyes to create a bit of luminosity, and then under your eyebrows, and just there a bit. Now what should I do? Should I use a bit on my cheekbones? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna apply a bit of luminosity there, a bit of highlighter, just draw the lines, as you can see, on your cheeks, which is really, really nice. It looks really nice on photos as well. So yeah, you cannot use highlighter, you have to when you go out clubbing. Yeah, I think that is it, guys.
Ay, 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 latina como oh, pachanga. La sudamericana deja con las ganas, sube el corazón. Sandra, dímelo, mami. Es un secreto el amor que tengo aquí dentro, y aunque perdimos el tiempo, porque la vida nos separó, y yo sin ti no puedo reír, no puedo vivir, esto me está matando, y la magia en la noche me lleva a ti. Yo recuerdo que me has dicho antes de ir que no hay amor igual como Se rumora que su nombre es María, María, María. ¿Quién diría que me enamoraría aquel día, aquel día?
Hey, hola señorita, dis-moi si tu penses que c'est tout dit. Je ne sais pas danser, donc ce soir je fais tout petit.
Hey, yeah.
Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog with me. If you did, please like, subscribe to my channel, see the other videos I've done before, fashion and makeup, that's all I'm about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the final look. Again, it's not an everyday makeup tutorial, it is more like going out, partying, so it's quite a glamorous one. So yeah, if you did like it, don't forget to like my vlogs, like this one. And yeah, I hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.